let's talk about the law of similars. This concept is a fundamental principle in homeopathy. To understand its origins, we need to explore the life and work of Samuel Hahnemann, the founder of homeopathy. Hahnemann's discovery can be traced back to his work as a translator of medical texts. In 1790, while translating a book called Materia Medica by Scottish physician William Cullen, Hahnemann came across a statement regarding the use of cinchona bark for the treatment of malaria. Cullen stated that cinchona's effectiveness was due to its bitter, astringent properties. Hahnemann found this explanation unsatisfactory and began to experiment on himself to understand the effects of cinchona bark. He ingested small amounts of the substance and observed that it induced symptoms similar to those of malaria: fever and chills at 36-hour intervals, bone pains, and perspiration. This led him to hypothesize that the curative properties of cinchona bark might be related to its ability to produce symptoms similar to those it could alleviate. To further investigate this principle, Hahnemann conducted additional experiments with other substances and documented his observations. He tested various substances on himself and other healthy individuals, noting the symptoms that they produced. Over time, he developed a collection of information known as provings, which detailed the symptoms produced by different substances such as Bryonia alba, belladonna, and camphora. Through his provings, Hahnemann observed that substances that could cause specific symptoms in healthy individuals had the potential to treat similar symptoms when administered in highly diluted and potentized forms to sick individuals. This concept formed the foundation of his system of homeopathy and became known as the law of similars. This notion even gave rise to the name homeopathy. Homeos, meaning similar, and pathos, suffering. Now that we know the origins, let's delve deeper into the principles of the law of similars. The key idea behind this law is that a substance can heal when it produces similar symptoms to those experienced by the patient. The law of similars is based on the belief that the body possesses an inherent healing response. By stimulating this response through similar symptoms, the body's vital force is activated, promoting self-healing. Homeopathic remedies are prepared through a process of dilution and succussion. This is where a substance is repeatedly diluted and shaken. This potentization enhances the healing potential of the remedy, while the dilution minimizes any potential toxicity. Hahnemann stated that any disease that is not exclusively a surgical case consists of a particular pathological dynamic untunement of feelings and functions in our vital force. So, in homeopathic cure, this vital principle, which has been dynamically untuned by natural disease, is taken over by a similar and somewhat stronger artificial disease through the administration of a potentized medicine that has been accurately chosen for the similarity of its symptoms. Consequently, the weaker natural dynamic disease is extinguished and disappears. From then on, it no longer exists for the vital principle, which is controlled and occupied only by the stronger artificial disease. This in turn presently wanes so that the patient is left free and cured. Thus delivered, the dynamis can again maintain the organism in health. In other words, homeopathic remedies produce an artificial disease state, which is similar and stronger to the weaker natural disease afflicting the vital force. The vital force is then stimulated to extinguish the disease. Since the artificial disease produced by the remedy exists only on the dynamic or energetic plane and does not contain any molecule of the original substance, which could cause side effects, the artificial state fades over time, resulting in health. If we look at orthodox medicine, the opposite occurs. The drug acts against the symptoms of the disease. The secondary action of the vital force then enhances the disease itself, requiring ever-increasing doses to continue suppressing the symptoms. We can use chronic reflux or constipation as an example. When suffering from constipation, people typically use laxatives for treatment. This stimulates the diseased vital force to enhance its action, causing more constipation, requiring more laxatives, causing more constipation. The law of similars finds applications in various areas of medicine. Here are some examples. examples of how the law of similars has been applied to homeopathy and orthodox medicine. Homeopathic remedies are prescribed based on the principle of similars. These remedies are prepared from various natural substances and are used to treat a wide range of physical, mental, and emotional ailments. After a proving experiment is conducted on a substance by giving it to healthy people and observing their symptoms, the substance's healing potential is recognized. It can now be used to treat those same symptoms in sick people. Here are some examples of the uses of homeopathic remedies according to the law of similars. Allium cepa, made from red onion, for allergic rhinitis. Hay fever symptoms such as watery eyes, a runny nose, and sneezing. The symptoms produced by cutting a red onion resemble those experienced during an allergic reaction, making it a suitable remedy according to the law of similars. Arnica montana for bruises and trauma. Arnica montana is a well-known homeopathic remedy used for treating bruises, muscle soreness, and trauma-related injuries. It follows the law of similars because it produces similar symptoms when taken in a crude form, such as bruising, soreness, and swelling. By administering a highly diluted form of arnica, homeopaths believe it can aid in the healing process of these conditions. Belladonna for fever and inflammation. Belladonna is derived from the deadly nightshade plants. It is used as a homeopathic remedy for conditions characterized by sudden fever, intense heat, redness, and throbbing. These symptoms resemble the effects of belladonna poisoning. By applying the law of similars, homeopaths believe that administering a highly diluted, safe form of belladonna, it can help alleviate these feverish symptoms. Nux vomica for digestive issues. Nux vomica, derived from the seeds of the strychnine tree, is a homeopathic remedy used for various digestive complaints, including indigestion, bloating, nausea, and constipation. These symptoms resemble the effects of nux vomica toxicity, which can disrupt digestion. According to the law of similars, highly diluted nux vomica is believed to stimulate the body's healing response and alleviate digestive distress. Let's look at the law of similars in orthodox medicine. Digitalis, a plant which toxicologically causes a rapid, irregular heartbeat. This plant has been manufactured into the medicine digoxin, which is used to manage and treat heart failure and certain arrhythmias. Gold injections. Gold toxicologically destroys long bones, with an affinity for destroying short long bones. Gold injections are used to treat rheumatoid arthritis, especially in the hands and feet. Radiation causes anaplastic and neoplastic changes to tissues, also used to treat various tumors. Allergies. The law of similars is applied in allergen immunotherapy, commonly known as desensitization therapy. Small amounts of allergens are introduced into the body to stimulate the immune system, helping individuals develop tolerance and reduce allergic reactions. Vaccination. The concept of vaccination is also rooted in the law of similars. By introducing a weakened or inactive form of a pathogen into the body, the immune system is trained to recognize and mount a response against it, providing future protection. In conclusion, the law of similars, rooted in the visionary work of Samuel Hahnemann, has shaped the principles and practices of alternative medicine, particularly homeopathy. It has found applications in various areas of healthcare.